Hello again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's installment, we look into some other different ways to express comparison in English. As some of you have stated in your comments, this video was long overdue. In the first part of the video, I will explain all of these concepts very briefly in Spanish, so you can understand them better. Then we will proceed to bring the camera closer and I'll explain all of it again in English. It'll be a longer and more thorough explanation, so you will need to pay lots of attention. Bien, en esta primera parte del vídeo vamos a echar un vistazo a las expresiones y voy a explicar lo que significan y más o menos cuál sería una traducción aproximada al español o cuál sería su uso de cara a que vosotros, hablantes de español como lengua materna, os resulte más fácil entenderlo. Veamos, empezaremos con less. Hemos traducido less en este caso como menos. Miremos al ejemplo. Watching tennis is less popular than watching football. Ver el tenis en la tele, se entiende, es menos popular que ver fútbol. As. Tan esto como aquello. Ejemplo, veamos. European films are as good as American films. Las películas europeas son tan buenas como las películas americanas. Ocurre lo mismo con el negativo. Notas as. Ejemplo. Watching tennis isn't as popular as watching football. Mismo ejemplo. No es tan popular como, ¿veis? Siguiente. To. La conocemos como también esta partícula. ¿A que sí? To. En este caso la vamos a entender como demasiado. Mirad. This story is too confusing. People can't understand it. Esta historia es demasiado confusa. La gente no puede entenderla. ¿Veis? Too confusing. Demasiado confusa. Enough. Suficiente. Bastante. Cuando quieres decir que ya está bien de algo, ¿os acordáis? Enough. Enough is enough. Mirad, en el caso de los adjetivos, a ver, en caso de cantidades, si estuviéramos hablando eso de cantidades o incluso de, ¿sabéis? Pues, yo qué sé, o de determinados conceptos que se pueden explicar con sustantivos, enough money, suficiente dinero, enough water, in the glass, suficiente agua en el vaso, that's enough, ya está bien, así está bien. Pero pues va detrás, ¿vale? La partícula enough. La partícula, perdón, va delante, va detrás en el caso de los adjetivos. Mirad, he's old enough, él es lo bastante mayor, to learn to drive, para aprender a conducir. I'm not good enough, no soy lo bastante bueno, to win the competition, para ganar la competición. En la tercera y última, y de hecho más larga parte del vídeo, voy a hacer una explicación pues más extensa y en más profundidad de lo que os acabo de contar. This last part of the video is more extensive and more thorough, so I do advise you to listen carefully. Less is the opposite to more. Watching tennis is less popular than watching football, which equals to watching football is more popular than watching tennis. We use as such to say two things that are the same. It expresses equality. All right? European films are as good as American films. On the other hand, we use not as to say that the second person or thing is more than the first one. Watching tennis isn't as popular as watching football, which means watching football is more popular than watching tennis. About to. The word to comes before the adjective. This story is too confusing. People can't understand it. We use to say that something is excessive. It's not the same as very, because it has a negative meaning. He is very clever. This is positive. Yes, but he is too clever. And this last one is negative. Now, enough or not enough. Let's see. The word enough comes after adjectives and before nouns. He's old enough. He isn't old enough. I haven't got enough money. And how we use it? Let's see. We use enough to say that something is sufficient. We use not enough to say that something is insufficient. He's old enough to learn to drive. I'm not good enough to win the competition. And this was all. Thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel, and I hope to talk to you soon.